G'day guys, it is Feitz here bringing you another PUBG Mobile TPP gameplay to the channel. As usual, I'm just going to ask for, let's say, 1,800 likes. That'd be pretty cool if we could hit that. And make sure, if you're new to the channel, to subscribe. Also, make sure to stay through to the end. The ending was pretty insane, not going to lie. And yeah, you don't want to miss that. So right here, we landed on the side of boot camp. Got lucky enough to get a QBZ and actually got a knock and thirst on a guy that landed mid. So he's probably pretty salty about that, not gonna lie. So rotating around, I spotted another guy in mid. Missed my first few shots, but then end up lasering him the second time. Unfortunately, I didn't get a thirst here since he managed to get into the hole into main building. So continuing to rotate around here, trying to catch anyone off guard on this side of the boot camp. So I walk out here, and what do you know, he looks pretty lost, not gonna lie. He's definitely new to the game. He just prones there. Already had him one shot, so I just tapped him in the head. I feel a bit bad for him, but oh well. I spot another guy and decided to pull out my crossbow. Got the 4 times on it, and just it's the most satisfying thing, just crossbowing someone. Like, it's just silent. It's just kills him every time in the head. If you don't know, shoots through level 3 helmets. It's pretty OP. It's basically an AWM, but a billion times harder to use. Anyways, I knocked that guy up there. He was pretty low. I only had to hit him a few times. Catch another guy rotating around the outside. Reload, and I can actually hear someone right in front of me. So I'll pull out my crossbow. I hit him. Unfortunately, I didn't get the headshot. But I knew he was low since I one-tapped him with a crossbow and just had to tap him in the head a few times. So a little bit later in boot camp, still in the same part, was just looting up. I see a guy just running over there trying to kill the bots. And I was a bit of a potato here because if you don't know, crouching actually decreases your recoil, which is, I just stood straight up here just because why not? But yeah, if I crouched, that would have been a lot easier to spray. Or even if you go prone, it's even less recoil. So I can hear another guy pushing up on this side. A lot of people, they just go to those boxes and they try and throw nades or whatever they got into this like little building here. So I'm definitely waiting to see if a nade comes up just so I can get out of there. He full body peeks that nade and I just peek out with my crossbow and headshot him. So right here we're still in boot camp. We're just going in mid and I can hear a few people running up to me. So third person peeking that, see a guy. I thought it was a bot at first, to be honest. Pop him in the head with a crossbow, and it turns out he was actually a real player. So I'm not too sure. Maybe he was lagging or something, or maybe he was just a bit lost. Anyways, I'm trying to line up the second guy, but every time I like go to his head, he actually moves. So his other teammates running just randomly around. I hit him once. Unfortunately, didn't get a headshot again because it's pretty hard to get a headshot with this gun, obviously. Try and line up the second shot, but unfortunately couldn't. So I'm just looking around, trying to see if he's any other teammates that are possible crossbow victims. And I see a guy running down there. Hit him like once here, I think. Maybe twice, but it was a pretty hard shot, but I wasn't really too focused on him since I could hear people down there. This guy's really laggy right now. He's literally he's teleporting everywhere. I don't think it's my internet, although it could be because I'm from Australia and we have crap internet. So he's down here. I know he's lagging, so I'm probably gonna win this fight unless he teleports around me. He's just lagging everywhere. And yeah, he didn't even get to hit me. And he's from Thailand, so I assume he's playing on a different server, so it'll be pretty laggy for him, obviously. And I don't know what I was doing here. I thought he was gonna die, to be honest, but I could hear someone below me, so I didn't want to get too tunnel visioned on that guy that was out there not actually doing anything to me. This guy's camping in the corner. Just peek down and just crossbow him in the head. So I'm pretty much just trolling around with the crossbow at this point. It's so satisfying getting a kill. It's nothing beats getting a kill with the crossbow, honestly. So I focus back on that guy that I potatoed on the first time, and I potatoed the second time. So I just tap him a few more times. One day I'll get him, get a headshot, and then finally get the kill. And get a triple headshot for the first. So I can hear more people coming up here. He walks into there. Unfortunately, I was a bit too slow getting up and didn't get the shot off. Spot a guy up on the hill, up in the tree. Just tap his head a few times. 2 headshots and ended up knocking him. And I'm just getting the thirst here. Let's confirm my kill. And finally I get the thirst. So that guy in the warehouse, I'm not too sure where he went. Actually no, I can hear him behind that wall just there. Peek out and just laser him. Then for a pretty easy kill there. Looking up the hill because I know that guy was knocked before. So I just assumed there was other teammates up there possibly. Trying to get a better angle on them. And I actually spot someone. Just crouched up there. One tap him in the head, not too sure he was too low, but regardless, we'll take those kills. So right here, I finally moved out of boot camp. I knew there was people down here because I could hear them before shooting. And I pull out my crossbow, a little bit ambitious, trying to get a few more crossbow kills. It's a bit risky here, not gonna lie, just because of it's usually easy to crossbow people in like building fights. Hear a bike run in, drive in I meant, not run, bikes can't run, I don't know what's wrong with me. Missed that shot, that would've been pretty epic. Jump shot that guy, a bit of a potato, and then I get lit up across the river, like, why? Why have you gotta do that to me? So I just jump off, just bail out of that fight, and just pray they don't end up seeing me in the water. I've also got a zone coming in too, and I'm pretty low health, and since you can't heal in the water, it's a bit of a worry. So I know there's an island over here, so I'm going to try and get to that just to pop off a heal. Get some fresh air so I can actually breathe. So just trying to get to this island right now and being careful not to stay above the water too long, but obviously since you need to breathe, you need to go up sometimes. Yeah, this is really risky. And I actually shot my bullet. It's not what I wanted. Did not mean to shoot that. So hopefully they didn't hear that, but I'm pretty sure they did, to be honest. So I finally make my way up into the island. I'll pop off a heal here. Just tank a few zone shots. About to hop into the water, and I can actually see someone on the rock there, so he knows I'm there. Just fire a few shots so they can stop peeking at me while I'm in the water. Luckily they didn't hit too many shots. Pretty fortunate for me, unfortunate for them obviously. I pull out my crossbow here. I knew I was never going to hit this, but I'm just going to full boost here because I know I'm going to tank a few zone shots towards the end of the game too, so it's going to hurt a little bit. See a guy rotating to the left, get him just before he got behind cover. So I got pretty lucky there. See one more guy walking down the hill. So I know there's 1 or 2 left. He's getting shot from up on the hill, so he's trying to get cover from them. But unfortunately for him, his body was showing to me. So right here, we're walking up the hill, probably for the moment that you clicked on the video for, since it was in the title. See a guy rotating up the hill a little bit there. And got a bit lucky to trace him through the grass there, but I got the kill regardless. So I'm just trying to reposition myself just to throw them off a little bit since they know I shot from that direction. So if you want to change angles all the time, definitely helps fighting against full squads when you're solo. I can hear 1 or 2 guys to my right. It's going to be a bit hard to kill because I know they're split off, but they actually threw a smoke which kind of helped me a little bit, which covered me from that angle just there. So I'll throw a few nades there, trying to get a few cheeky knocks. Unfortunately I didn't get any. They're throwing nades back at me as well. Just smoke off a few more angles so I can push up easily. It's going to heal up a little bit extra. And then I'm going to start to push him. So I run around the smoke. I can hear a guy behind this tree. Got an M249, but thankfully his aim is not too good. And he potatoes his shots. That guy's also got an MK. They've literally got the guns that do the most damage in this game. Potato a little bit on that guy. And get the fourth guy. So for the little squad wipe there. It's pretty nice, not gonna lie. They definitely had the advantage with the, especially, well, 4 versus 1, obviously an advantage, but they did have an M249 and an MK, which is like one of the fastest killing guns in the game. So I'm just gonna loot up a little bit extra here, just so I'm confident. I've still got my crossbow as well. I probably could have swapped it with the sniper, but I mean, why not? You got an M4, it literally does everything any gun does. Like, it just lasers across the map, it's decent for close range. Got no recoil. Yeah, all you need is an M4. Best gun in the game, easily. So I'm just gonna full boost here, just so I can have every advantage going into this fight. I run up the hill, not too sure where this squad is. Just jumping up the hill. I'm pretty sure it's faster to actually jump up like this type of hill. I see a guy right in front of me. Get a lucky headshot there while he goes to snake. And get the thirst. Actually, I didn't end up getting the thirst. His other teammate jump shots up. And that's not what you actually want to be doing. When you're pushing a hill like that, you don't really want to be jumping over. Because your hip firing while jumping is a lot less accurate. So I know I knocked 3 here. There's 1 up. This is the last guy in the whole game. And he's been a bit stubborn. He doesn't want to peek me right here. I'm just going to thirst his teammates real quick. He's throwing nades. He's the last hope. I get a headshot there, so I know he's pretty low right now. So I'm definitely going to push him, since I know I have the advantage since I headshotted him. See him snaking right there and crouch lean and just laser him. So yeah, that was a pretty decent game, not gonna lie, especially the ending was pretty intense. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like. Like I said, let's try and hit 1,800 likes. It's a decent number. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Hope you have a great rest of your day.
Okay, part of me is like, who is this? The other half, that's who I miss. Always worry, always stress, feeling heavy in the chest. I know I talk about it way too much, but talking about it, man, that's my crutch. These days, things I crave, it ain't money, it's better days. Been flying seems like way too long, anxiety been way too strong. It comes, goes, it hits hard, but damn, I've made it this far, so why quit?